Today we're investigating the question, what is social networking? We create connections with other people in order to survive. Once upon a time this would be done through direct social interaction, so we would meet somebody, we would give them a business card or we would give them our phone number, and we would maintain our relationship through meeting up with them and having conversations. And then one day the internet came along, and so email came along. We would maintain our relationships through emails, and then Web 2.0 came along, which meant that we had a much wider range of web-based applications in which we could maintain connections with people. So personally, I use Facebook, but also Twitter, which I use regularly. I'm on LinkedIn for creating professional connections with people. I use about 3 different email accounts. I share my ideas through a blog, and other people in my professional network will contribute to that by leaving comments or maybe sharing my blog posts with other people. I comment regularly on other people's blogs. I also write book reviews on Goodreads and share those with other people in the book reviewing community. Oh, and I've also recently created a Google Plus account, and that seems to be the latest big thing that a lot of people are on. So we're going to head out into Melbourne this morning just to find out a bit more about what other people think social networking is. So it's 8 o'clock on a Friday morning in Melbourne. I'm heading up to 1000 Pound Bend, which is the venue for Social Media Melbourne. And here we are. What is social networking?
Well, to me, social networking is something that you do online, and it can involve different platforms, social platforms such as Twitter or Facebook or now Google+. Social networking is part of my job. I'm a digital strategist by trade, and so I'm often connected to different social platforms.
Today we're answering the question, what is social networking?
So social networking is the same thing that we've done way before technology. It's meeting people, finding out what you've got in common, introducing people with common interests, and building that network of friends and associates and people with common interests.
We're asking the question, what is social networking?
Well, depends on which platform you use it and what you use it for. Like if you connect on Facebook, it's mainly talking to your friends and family and see what they're doing in their life.
I ask, why is it a technology thing? Why isn't it just, it's about people, there are tools, different tools to help you network?
Yeah, and using networks to, like on Twitter you connect on subjects and interests, news, where Facebook is more about connecting people you know.
I think social networking is all about the media within the social network. So depending on what the objective is for that tool. Facebook for me is personal. LinkedIn is business, as is Twitter. For me it's the context of what goes into that media that makes it a social network.
I think in a way, social network just shows us the world is actually very small, so anything you do, if people just share it in the open and you are in the limelight, that's true.
Yeah, and you hear like the critic a lot that social networks makes you asocial, which I completely disagree with, because I've never met so many people in my entire life through it.
I definitely think that exactly on top of that, it's just what people have been doing all the time, but now it's visible online.
Yeah, it's like before it was in a small town, everybody knew everything about everybody as well. There was like, now it's just the technology that makes it possible for people to do the same, but on a global level, which is amazing. Yeah.
So, from this course I'm hoping to find an understanding of how people connect to each other and form relationships online, how different technologies work for different people, and to find a best practice for using these technologies in the information industry.